Now this, just coming to us, this is news to me, but the judge has got it for us. Listen up. Attorney General Loretta Lynch has signed a secret deal just days before leaving office, ordering the NSA to give spying data to other federal agencies. Judge Napolitano brought us this story. He knows what's going on. What is going on?
Well, we don't know exactly what's going on, and if our friends at the New York Times did not have a source in the Justice Department, we probably wouldn't even know about the secret order. But on background, we all know and we all understand that the NSA spies on everybody all the time. Every text message, every email, every phone call, all digital data that flows anywhere in the United States, the NSA gathers, ostensibly for intelligence purposes, to see if there are plans or plots afoot to impair the national security of the United States, not for law enforcement purposes. They're not looking for evidence of crimes, right, which is theoretically, I disagree with this, but this is the law. This is the way in which they gather it. Okay. Now, Mrs. Lynch has said you can take that data and you can give it to the FBI, you could give it to the New Jersey State Police, you could give it to the Bergen County prosecutor, you could give it to MI6 and MI5, you can give it to anybody who wants it if they need it.
You can give it to the British Secret Service?
You could give it to
anybody you want to give it to.
Yes, she has removed the walls around this stuff. Now, what does this do? This allows law enforcement to bypass the Fourth Amendment, to acquire evidence of criminal behavior without a search warrant from a judge based on probable cause, which has been the law of the land in the United States of America since 1791.
Knowing Donald Trump as you do you think that he would reverse this on day one of his administration? Is he opposed to this kind of dissemination of information?
In the many conversations I've had with him about law enforcement issues, we did not discuss this. He did call, he did endorse the type of surveillance that we now undergo during the campaign, but I believe when he did, he was talking about surveillance for national security purposes, not using national security as a subterfuge to acquire evidence of criminal behavior in order to avoid the Fourth Amendment. Two virtues to the Fourth Amendment. One, it forces the government to focus on people who are probably guilty because of the standard in there, probable cause of crime. So I'm at home, I'm sound asleep, I'm a judge in New Jersey. The sheriff calls me and says, "There's 3 state troopers got to see you right away." They come into my living room. I'm wearing my gym shorts and a T-shirt. They're showing me probable cause of crime, and I handwrite out a search warrant, and they go and serve the search warrant right then and there. Without me, and there are hundreds and thousands of judges that do this, not just me. I'm giving you a personal example. Without me as the intermediary inserted in there by the Fourth Amendment, nothing would prevent them from breaking down any door they wanted and seeking anything. Until now. Now they can do it electronically, thanks to Mrs. Lynch's secret order.
And this is just something that very recently signed, in secret, right before...
Signed it on January 3rd. The New York Times broke it over the weekend.
So that's 3 weeks before she leaves office.
Yes.
She signed what amounts to an extraordinary development.
Why would Barack Obama...
Yes, why?
Who freed somebody like Chelsea Manning and this FALN guy. Why would he do something like this, which is a frontal assault on civil liberties? I don't understand it.
It's really inexplicable.
And I don't even know if the reporters who questioned him in his final press conference yesterday were aware of this, because I didn't hear any question about it.
It is a fascinating subject. I'm glad you brought it to our attention.
Thank you.
Because I was totally ignorant of this. I mean, I can see handing information to a foreign intelligence service which is friendly to you, Israel, Britain. I can see that. I know you don't agree with it, but I can see doing that.
For national security purposes, not for law enforcement purposes.
But law enforcement is different.
Yes.
That's totally different.
Yes.
All right, Judge, we will see you shortly, I believe.
Yes.